Hi and welcome back to my channel for another art journaling tutorial. Today I'm working with the Dylusions Paint in my watercolor journal and I have primed the pages with Gesso. I have bought 3 of the new Dylusion paints because I wanted to try them and I wanted to know why some people seem to be totally crazy about them. I had one of the Dylusions paints when they came out, and this one dried out immediately, so I was not very happy with the quality, and I just wanted to see if something had changed and if there is any difference in comparison to acrylic paints. They are a bit pricey, I would say, and I also missed some information on the packaging about the transparency of the colors. If you don't have these paints, you can do the same background with normal acrylics that will work in absolutely the same way. What I'm recognizing is that the Dylusions paints dry even faster than the acrylics. That might be sometimes a little bit difficult, but it can also be an advantage because you don't have to wait so long for your pages to dry. For the background today, I just add the color and then remove the paint through a stencil using a baby wipe. I did the same technique on the video I posted on Wednesday, and I will link this up in the top right corner info box of the video screen. There I used normal acrylic paints. When the background is completely dry, I go in with some white gesso and bring back some white space on the page, and I also cover up those areas where I don't like the results. And the reason why I'm using gesso is just because I have a lot of gesso but not so much white acrylic paint. In this case, you could also use white acrylic paint. And I'm using heavy gesso because it's more opaque than the normal one. I like the normal one to prime the pages. I love to create layers on my page, so I go in again with that same stencil and also with the Dylusions paints and add some stenciling with a makeup sponge. Adding a lot of layers makes a page more interesting and it also adds more depth to it. As always, I have a blog post on my website with close-up images of the page. and I will link this up in the description box. And as it's Friday, it's also time for a new free printable, which you can download from my website. You don't have to subscribe to any newsletter. You can just click download, and it's free for personal use. And I will link this up in the description box as well. I have already made some pages with my digital printables, and I will link one of them up in the top right corner info box. And I'm going in again with that white gesso to bring back more white space. I'm still not happy with the background, and I just go in with some more paint and my fingers. And I felt there was something missing on the page, so I decided to go in with some black gesso to increase the contrast. Having a higher contrast makes a page look more interesting. Now it's time to add some stamping, of course. I love to create interest on the background using different stamps. And here I start with the grid stamp from my brand new Mixed Media Marks stamp set. The stamps are still 10% off in the store, and you will find them linked up in the description box. And I want to mention again that at the moment the German Post doesn't ship to a lot of countries outside Europe. That means they don't ship to the US, they don't ship to Australia, and they also don't ship to Canada or to Taiwan or to Japan. It's really awful, but I can't do anything against it. So as soon as the normal is back, the normal situation, and as soon as I can ship worldwide again, I will of course make another sale with the new stamps. My main image will be the girl from the Believe in You stamp set, and I have stamped it to tissue paper, and I will glue it down with gel medium. The leaf stamp you see me using here is from our last release. It's from the Loose Florals number 1 or 2. I believe it's number 2, but I'm not 100% sure, but it will be linked in the description box. Whenever I have the feeling something is missing, I'm adding splatters, and I do this to almost every page. And I just make sure that I don't sprinkle into the girl's face, so I use a piece of scrap paper to cover it up. I'm using a white and a black uniPOSCA marker to add some marks to the page. If you'd like to watch the video of the page you see on the right side of my journal, you will find also a video linked up in the top right corner info box of the video screen. I'm stamping my sentiment directly to the page. I don't like the black background showing through the hair of the girl, so I use some white paint to cover it up. And this is my page for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I wish you a nice weekend. Take care and stay healthy. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.